Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and friends beyond the binary, hello and welcome. I'm Kristie, and we're going to do some art. I love doing art. I love the art streams. It's my favorite thing we do here. Let's talk about that music. It won't take very long. That was Smooth Sailing by Kenny and Harley Wooten. It's the theme music for Ashley Remington, the Smooth Sailor. He had another nickname. It's not coming to me right now. He was just like he was a very laid back individual because he was rich and lived on a yacht. He is the former personality of the man currently known as Dalton Castle, your Ring of Honor world champion, or at least was the last time I saw. I haven't watched Ring of Honor in a bit. I hope he still is. I could look that up, and I'm not gonna bother. That's for you to do on your time. I'm giving you homework, wrestling homework. I'm sure you're thrilled. Anyway, we're gonna do some gosh darn art. I'm gonna hit some buttons real quick. This one? Yeah, that's a good button. And then this one? Yeah, there we go. We're playing Passpartout, the spooky artist. Oh, there's a third button I needed to hit. That button right there. Yeah, get some music going. Nope. Yeah, they're still in the middle of their Halloween thing, I guess. That's fun. I wonder what it will look like. I haven't actually dropped in. Ooh, that is very spooky. There's pumpkins and all over everything. That's great. Exactly, it's spooky AF. So how the art streams generally work, if you've not seen one before, I'm just gonna start screwing around right now. Hey Xenon, happy Halloween to you and yours as well. I hope you had a good Saturnalia. I don't think that's even like close to the right time of year for Saturnalia. I'm sorry? It's a December holiday. Good to know. So I'm just screwing around with stuff right now, but I will be taking suggestions from the chat as to what y'all want me to paint. And I take any kind of suggestions that aren't explicitly pornographic. And I generally just kind of weird them up. Because weird art is really fun. I won't have any good suggestions. The walking is catching up to you in the form of a migraine. I'm sorry. That sucks. So just give you a little bit more up there. So it's on y'all. Yeah, that's right. Alice can't always carry the stream. A truck without anything clothes on. I'm kind of not even sure how to parse that as, like, language. We'll give it a shot. I want to finish this real quick, because I started. Oh. I apparently have a new hat. I'm a frogman now. Like that, but no clothes. Alright. I can do that. Just 1 second. Let's get some stripes on this tie. Make it look really good. While we're gonna call him Terrence goes to work. Okay, good. I was thinking oh, darn it. I was thinking the pretzel app wasn't updating properly, but it is now. Yeah. So how are you doing, Xenon? How's your day? I'll just set you down right there. Terrence is ready for his big meeting. A big meeting. Okay, so obviously we need this in landscape, right? Yeah, there we go. One question though, is this the battle forg? I don't know. Let me have a look real quick. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's get up close. Nah, it just kind of looks like regular old frog man. Just kind of looks like a frog person. Hey, Lisa. We are gonna attempt to do some art. So I'm drawing a naked truck, I think. Yeah, all right. So, ooh, you're some sort of ghost now. Oh, you're called Robert, and you have an afro, and and you're a ghost. That's so cute. Aw, that gets me in my heart space. You can't see me tapping my chest right now, but rest assured, that is what I am doing. No, I don't think we want landscape, as a matter of fact. I want to do it this way. So, we're gonna take this. Yeah! Like that. That's good. And just kind of fill this in with red real quick. We'll take some slightly darker red to give it some texture. What are we arting? Well, Xenon asked for a naked truck, and I do try and give people what they want. This is, after all, an entertainment product for you, the wonderful people. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some silver right here. And, oh no, that's way too large. Oh no, and the white doesn't match up with the blank. Darn it. I think we just make this... can we just make it black, or should we make it red also? I think we should make it red also. So, I'll just redo the damn line. It'll be okay. Just like that. Let's redo that line real quick. And we'll take our silver, and how thick a pole do we want? Spoiler alert, we're drawing a pole. So there we go. And we have, what pose do I want this in? Okay, so we're gonna take our, is this is that a good silver analog? Not really. Let's just take white-ass white. That works. A horse specter? Now that's powerful. We are just gonna go... Actually, let's get the back curtain up first. So that when we draw with the white, we can differentiate between that and the just blank of the canvas. And just down, nice and easy, by Clairol. Clean, clear, and under control. We take sponsorships, by the way. No one's taken us up on that offer yet, and I can't imagine why. So we can take a nice little... just like that. That's gonna be the back. Now I don't want... so this is a back shot, right? Like, it's, I don't want Twitch to get too mad at us. So we're kind of self-censoring out the naughty bits. But trust me, if this truck were to turn around, you'd see the whole undercarriage. What exactly are the naughty bits of the truck? The axles. Yeah, the axles, the transmission, right? It's pretty sexy. The gearbox, obviously. You know what, let's just make a little bit of a cut here so we can differentiate between the back and the side. Yeah, that looks good. Let's even that out just a bit. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like the way that's coming together. And then it's kind of looking like saucily at us over its shoulder. So we go... we're actually just gonna draw over this, so... just right like that. And that's, I'm gonna have to end up recoloring that, I think. There we go. Now just some big dabs of yellow for the headlights. And we use this for the front window. There we go. Now some more silver for the grille. There we go. That's perfect. Let's a little bit back here. Make these visually distinct, kind of make them look like curtains. Which is my intention. I don't know if that came across particularly. Out there for the outline. There we go. I think this is some of the finest truck nudity I've ever drawn. And believe me, I've drawn a fair bit. I don't know if you remember RC, but I remember RC. Yeah, this has got a little... no, that's not good. Let's use a better color than that. This lavender? Sure. Just like some some writing, you know. She's got a day job. She does still do the... Who doesn't like a thick axle? Make it rain. That's actually a really good idea. So we're gonna take that and then some dollar green here. And just turn it into a fucking Okada entrance. That's a joke for me. I understand that you don't get it. I'm fine with that. She's very popular as, oh, what's your name? Karen. Sure. Dances on stage every weeknight. Stays home on the weekends, because, you know, she's got to have some time to be with the kids. Kids need their mom. Hey there, Alma. Her stage name is Sweetie Wheels. I love that. That's fantastic. There we go. That's great. We are off to a running start already. What are you called? Sweetie Wheels. Brings it to him. There we go. I'm very happy with that. That's good art. We're doing it, gang. We're doing it together. Who else has got an idea? Next request. Next song. Because otherwise I'm just going to draw more weird scribble characters. Drawing weird scribble characters is just kind of my default state of being, honestly. It's what I always used to do when I was bored in class or whatever. If you're out there and you have a prompt, it does not have to be a weird prompt. Trust me, I will weird things up on my own. Just something to shoot for. The ghost straight up wearing a horse head and calling it a costume is my Patronus. There are worse Patronuses. can't particularly stand behind something that wears a mask all the time. But hey, you do you. You live your truth. Even if your truth is a horse in a horse mask. A horse ghost in a horse mask. Danny DeVito is Pac-Man, but he's called Puckman, and someone vandalized the marquee. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna do. I don't know what that looks like. I could probably figure it out. Alright, let's start it this way. We'll get a wall. And then, Danny DeVito's Pac-Man is the best video game movie ever. I would watch that movie as long as it wasn't being directed by Uwe Boll. And we're just gonna take this and... no, we're not gonna do that, actually. That's gonna take way too long. Let's just, let's actually just make that red. No, I'll tell you what we can do. We can do that weird carpet that was at the bottom of every fucking arcade I've ever been in. It's like a dark blue, almost to purple, and then just has like weird red and yellow strips in it. Y'all know the one I'm talking about? It's got like flecks. Yeah, the carpet. Tilt locations use that one, I believe you. I've always thought it was like weird camouflage to like cover up when kids threw up in front of flashing lights. Tilt in Durham had that when I was a kid, yeah. Our local arcade was just called The Arcade at Crossroads Mall. I'm certain it had like some other name, but to start with, but it like lost business really quick, and I think they just kind of gave up. Alright, so on the far right here, we're gonna have the machine, she said, making it sound as sinister as possible. That's coming out from the side a little bit, and then it goes in, and comes back up. And there's the marquee up here. And back down again. That's the space where the things go. There we go, that's a reasonable arcade. And it's yellow, obviously, because this is a Pac-Man machine. Hey Riz, how you doing? No, exactly, it's Brian Cage. The machine that is a man that they call the machine that is Brian Cage. That's another wrestling joke. That's two I've made today. I must be in a really good mood. town I grew up in didn't have anything, so everyone hung out in literally any other town. Yeah, it's not a... Sometimes that's just the way of it, right? My, hometown also doesn't have anything. My hometown being, Del City, Oklahoma. Which is the platonic ideal of shitty suburb. Which is to say, a suburb that was good once and isn't anymore. Just redo these outlines real quick. Then down here we've got the logos, right? Of Pack and Jost. It's the blue one, because the blue one was always my favorite. So much so that I can't remember its name. I think it was probably Inky. Inky was the blue one? Yeah! I couldn't get it right. I went with someone to light a whole box of sparklers on fire. That sounds incredible. That just sounds like good old-fashioned fun. No, that's too wide. I wish I could zoom in a little bit, so I can make this just a little bit better to work on. But, yeah, there's only so much you can do. And someone has to face the marquee. And it's called Fuck Man. And they did the same thing down here. Because of course they did. If we're gonna vandalize something, go all out. Is that ghost Bob Ross? It absolutely is Bob Ross. And he does never say anything bad about your art. Granted, all he kind of says is ooh, but you know, that yeah, it's a good sound. And we go over here. We got the joystick and the button. And I think that's all we need for Puckman. Oh no, hang on. There's also the... Oh, you're not going to be able to see that. It's fine. But there's player 1 and player 2 start buttons over there. Ghost Bob Ross likes my stuff? Of course he does. Ghost Bob Ross loves every art because Bob Ross understands that art is subjective, and that all art is beautiful to a certain person. Excuse me, I'm just taking a sip of my last Landshark lager. How in God's name do I draw Danny DeVito right now? I guess I'm not drawing Danny DeVito. What I'm drawing is Pac-Man. With Danny DeVito's hair and sunglasses. Yeah, or not sunglasses, but regular type glasses that Danny DeVito has. So, just so we get it right, let's make one big round. There we go. That's what we want. Pac-Man has, like, yellow, like, he's got legs, but he's got, like, red shoes, right? That's the Pac-Man thing? He's got red shoes and red gloves, I want to say. Even if he doesn't, that's what he's getting. Throwing his hand up in the air. That's gonna end up needing a little cleaning up, but it's Passpartout. It's not the best art. It's not the best art tool ever invented. He's got, oop, nope, meant to go for black there. Here we go. Just big scraggles of hair. Thick square glasses that go back over his non-existent ears. A round nose and just a mouth that kills the moon. No, that's not good. Because I kind of drew it like a smile, but we're not doing a smile. Danny DeVito Pac-Man is upset. He's upset that someone has defaced his game. There we go, that's better. That's what that looks like. It's got a tongue in there. I'm not gonna bother giving him pupils. I'm just gonna kinda do up the glasses. Grab this and clean up the hand a little bit. There we go, and we kind of got to do an outline. And he's just yelling at no one in particular. Nope, that's not it. A little bit tighter than that. Wow, a lot of stuff happened in chat while I was busy doing that. One Big Round is my favorite experimental pop band. Danny DeVito as a Mega Man villain, which is Trash Man. That's not bad. Pac-Man's canon in D. Lisa, you're doing wordplay. Are you sick? No, but I am super drunk. Good. There we go. And he's screaming at nobody in particular. Goddamn kids! Here we go. Perfect. And we're gonna call this one Pac DeVito is against Team Vandals. Perfect. Who else got something? So in the game I'm playing, 7 Days to Die, I just accidentally drove off of a cliff. All of my stuff was on there. I respawned 3 in-game days away. A horde will approach my base in 8 hours. That seems unideal. Riz suggested, like, Danny DeVito as a Mega Man villain, but I kind of don't want to do 2 DeVitos in one night. I am going to keep that in my back pocket. And we'll do that maybe next month, if I remember. Somebody remind me. But I want to do something non-DeVito next. When zombies are attacking, don't drive on cliffs. It almost never makes things better. You know what, Alma? That's good advice. Lisa says something with a ghost. I think I can fit a ghost into what I'm currently doing. Because I got an idea. Here we go. We'll do this. That's a nice cliff. Nice cliff there. Got rocks. It's nighttime. You can tell from the dark blue of the sky. There's like a moon up there. Why not? Everyone loves a moon. I mean, not everyone loves a moon. I presume werewolves have, you know, ambivalent feelings about the moon. Or maybe they really like the moon? Kind of depends on the werewolf. Kind of depends on how into the whole werewolf thing they are. And then up here, we're gonna have nice little thing. Just this fun little red square. What could this red rectangle be? Whatever could we be doing with it? Oh. It looks like the rectangle has grown some circles. That's right. It's a car. And even though it's got one of those really cool engines that like stick out the top, it's still gonna go over this cliff. And none of that's really gonna matter here in a moment. Its driver really thought this was a good idea. You're wearing a yellow shirt. Why not? Let's get some speed lines just so you know it's going over the cliff. It was trying real hard. To get away from the horde of zombies. They're very square zombies. They're a little Minecrafty, a little bit Lego Man, but that's okay. This one had on blue jeans. And zombies have white hair, because of course they do. Gene zombie. I think one more zombie for good measure. Let's make this one a little bit lighter colored. That's a really thick zombie. We're gonna get some dots in the sky for stars. And then out here, in the nothingness, got ourselves a ghost friend. Who is saying, you know, you effed up. Right? There we go. Literally a masterpiece. It seemed like such a good idea. The right is very important. Like, it's important to the ghost that the driver, like, understands the moments that have led to this moment and how wrong this moment ended up being. So there you go, Alma, I made one for you. You're immortalized forever. I don't know what you look like. It probably isn't like that. What's next? Let's get some scribble monsters out of the way in the meantime. Oh, that's good. I like that one. That's a good one. gold earring there. He's got a ball cap on, maybe. He's a fan of the Seattle Mariners. Or he's Blue Mario. You take your pick. Yelling at the umpire. That's good. Jario, Gene, Mario. How about something a little... I mean, it is that oh-so festive time of year. How about we make a pumpkin real quick? That time of year is very over. I'm mentioning that for the theoretical person who watches the VOD. It's like, you're seeing all of this pumpkins and shit, and maybe it occurs to you, oh, this should have happened sometime around Halloween. And yeah, maybe it should have done, but no, it is November... It is November 5th. It's St. George's Day. That's not true. That's the 5th of May. Exactly, remember, the 5th of May. I think I fucked this up. Are you thinking of Decemberween? Novemberween. Yeah. Novemberween isn't familiar to me as a concept. It's like, I know Decemberween, and I know Festivus, and I know Winterine Miss. Novemberween isn't clicking with me. Oh, right, it's the Ides of March. That makes so much sense. I just made it up because I still want it to be Halloween for my birthday. This is absolutely the correct way to go about this business. Listen, if I could declare... My birthday's in January. If I could declare that on my birthday everyone has to wear costumes and give me fucking candy, I would do that thing. I would do it in a heartbeat. Here we go. That was a good pumpkin. I'd be quite happy to throw that pumpkin out come mid-November after it's squidgy and rotted. Jack-o'-lanterns lead a hard life. That's why you always gotta be nice to them when you see them on the street. It's rough out there for a Jack. Alright, Cannabimus. Cannabimus. Oh no, I doofed this one. Oh yeah, I doofed this up proper. This isn't how this is supposed to look. This looks bad. Oh well. Happy. The slow decay of post-holiday jack-o'-lanterns is honestly a really big winter mood. Yeah, it's just like that step up, right? It's like, I was really happy for Halloween, and then that's done. And now it's just the long, exonerable march towards Christmas and having to deal with Christmas stuff. I guess Thursday's your birthday stream then? Aww. Since Friday is K-Pack. Happy Novemberween. It's a legit thing. I'm just gonna live over here. I expect we're gonna end up trashing it. Novemberween to you and yours. I think I put some extra letters in there. K-Pack is my cool new way of saying press any key with Katie. That's a pretty good, that's a pretty good way to do that. Alright, I need an idea, because I'm just gonna keep drawing scribble monsters. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a big idea, just something. Just mash some words together. Yeah, but I can't, like, Queen of the Scribble Monsters. No, I'm the Queen of the Scribble Monsters. It doesn't work. I can't do it. I probably could do a self-portrait, but No, Long May She Reign, I think. So many horses. Horses for days. Oh, that's not how those look. That looks bad. Why did I do that way? Football on the beach, death but a cat. I think I can do both of those. Oh yeah, at the same time. So, how do we start with that? Nope, that's too dark. There we go. That's better. Up there we have the blue of the sky. Actually, I think we need more blue of the sky. And then in the middle of that is where the ocean goes. That too much ocean? I can't decide if that's too much ocean or not. Yeah, we'll just call it. Yeah, actually, let's just sky it out a little bit more. There we go. Each day we sky a little more. That was dark. I shouldn't have done that one. That was a bad one to do. Alright, so how do I want to mash these concepts together? I think what we do is a nice big black ball here. That's what she said. And then we just staple some white bits to it. Yeah, that almost looks like a football. I'm actually really surprised how close that looks to a football. Can the football be a furry? I think we're delving too far. I think there's only so many things we can stack on top of each other. So we're gonna do it like this. Nah. So the football's over here. A little further out. Oh, no, that's too dark. That's too big. Smaller dots. Smaller dots. Come on, smaller dots. Okay, stop dots. And the football's over there because it just kind of rolled out of the way. We got one. Nah, not like that. No rounds. Only squares. Got one squaresman over here. It's on the ground, a little Kimbo. It's a 15 DKP months. WoW Classic is going to be a thing, which is certainly all we know about it. It's going to exist. There's been a terrible mishap on the football court? A pitch? Do you call the football place a pitch where the footballing happens? Or is that just for Quidditch? Or cricket? It's a cricket pitch? A football field? Yeah, that makes sense. I was hoping it had its own, like, terminology. Which it probably does, I just don't know it and don't have a particular care to learn. Some comments they made me worry they're going to change WC3 to match WoW canon, which I think is a terrible plan. I don't understand most of those words in that sequence. I am given to understand that they've made some, not changes, but there's been new developments to the lore that have upset a lot of people. Something to do with war crimes. It sounds kind of bad. This is gonna get a little gloomy, I think, and I'm sorry about that. I kinda I kinda painted myself into a corner, if you'll pardon the phrase. War crimes kind of bad. I mean, yeah, well, they're not as bad as like real war crimes, right? I'm talking about World of Warcraft war crimes. World of War crimes.
Isn't about appeasing the crowd. Rather, it's about tending to the broken parts inside of ourselves.
Grab that. No, that actually looks really bad. Let's put that back. Let's just put you right back where we found you.
Our perception of self. That way isn't necessarily.
Sylvana's hot though. I believe you?
Rather, it is a state of mind which you constantly strive toward. This all comes from an understanding that ideas aren't static, but fluid, like water. Be like water.
Sylvana's the Banshee, Sylvana's the Hunter, Sylvana's the General, or Sylvana's the Queen. Sylvanas is great, and I really wish they'd let her be great instead of shoehorning her into the current arc because they can't leave the faction war behind. Is that still a thing? I thought we'd have moved past, like, Horde and Alliance, to be honest with you. I guess there's no great reason for them to have. It's like the central conflict to their canon, but it has been like 20 years? How long has World of Warcraft been a thing? Let's go like this. There we go. That's what we want. You got some black scruffy hair there. Looking up at the heavens. Why? And then out here. Those are some high-waisted motherfuckers. Hey, I mean, yeah. Listen, I'm a simple gay, and women who can kill me are hot. It's like, not wrong. Here we go. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm trying to write with a mouse, which is hard. There was a football accident on the beach, and Death, which is a cat now, has come to claim this soul. You can tell he's dead because his skin is pitch white, even though he's been in the sun for apparently longer than 4 hours. And he's saying, "Take me instead." It's a beautiful and tragic story. You know, it's something Shakespeare might have written. We're gonna... Can I not? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I have to trash something real quick. I guess we'll go with Terrence over here, because I'm already at my maximum. Muffled Law and Order in the background. I remember that brief moment before Burning Crusade dropped when we thought Dre and I were going to look like the Lost Ones in the Blasted Lands instead of tieflings. But LOL Alliance races all gotta have the same thin lady shapes and the universe explodes. A tragic football mishap. Alright. So I think these are our options for the evening. It's getting to be about 10 o'clock, and I'm going to need a little bit of time to set up the easel and stuff. So we're going to move on now to the second portion of the evening, which is taking one of these 5, probably 4. I don't think we're going to do Happy Novemberween. It's too simple. We're going to take one of these 4 and paint it on a real actual canvas. So, which do we want? Let's run through the choices real quick. We do have, it seemed like such a good idea, the man driving off of the cliff, chased by zombies, exit pursued by Zeds. We have Sweetie Wheels brings it to him, Naked Truck making it rain, our football mishap, and Danny DeVito upset at children vandalizing his Pac-Man machine. Yeah, dang, 3 votes, 3 options. There's more than 3 people in the chat. Do please speak up if you have an opinion, because I would gladly do any of these. This was a great fucking stream. Oh, whoops. And these are all really fucking fun. As much as I like Death Cat and Arcade DeVito, you have to go with Sweetie Wheels. We're at 2 and 2. They're all masterpieces. They are all masterpieces. Like I said, this was a really good stream. We got some great art done, and I'm very happy with all of them. And as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna hit the screenshot button for every single one of these so that I can post them to Mastodon later, because these were fantastic, and I think the entire world needs to see them. But we can only paint one, unfortunately, because I have only 1 canvas left from my original pack of 7 canvases. Please go away, Steve. I'm trying to do something. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself out of yet another cliff-related problem I've created for myself. So I think you could be the deciding vote. Currently we have 2 votes for Stripper Chuck and 2 votes for Arcade DeVito. And if it takes another minute, I'm just gonna flip a coin on him. My feelings aren't going to be hurt no matter what anyone says. These were all great. While I'm waiting on a little bit more feedback, I'm just going to finish this lager. I haven't had land shark in a really long time. I used to drink it when we went to a local shitty taco hole for to watch the UFC, and it was just kind of the only thing they had there. What's Bob Ross think? Bob Ross loves everything and everybody. Alma does says Arcade DeVito. I guess I do have to choose just one because there aren't two canvases. Yeah, I'm gonna need to have to go find more over the course of the next month, but that's plenty of time. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna go with Arcade DeVito, which is good because I think I can make this look a lot cleaner. I might end up doing more of these on my off time, just like going and buying a bunch of stuff. But gonna be Arcade DeVito, I guess. So that's great. I'm going to go to a BRB screen real quick, and I need to clean up my area here so that I have room to paint. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be 5 to 7 minutes. So enjoy yourself. Please chat amongst yourselves. I'm learning more and more about World of Warcraft, which I'm very excited about. And we will see y'all in just a moment. Hang with us.